Then you call, when you write a particular sentence, we call it a Chandas. So the original Samskrita, mean the original sounds which the rishis captured, it appears we should not even call them Samskrita, we should call them Chandasam. They captured the meter. Poetic, every poem has its meters, right? Like in school, we studied ode. There is one method of poem called ode. Then sonnet. I think sonnet number 116 was there for me in college, Shakespeare's sonnet number 116. Then ode is like a eulogy, like a hymn. So everything has how you have to write that. Then only you can qualify. Jokingly, our teachers will say, no, you can draw, you are free, you feel free to draw camel, but to understand that that is camel, write the name camel above. We may think we have drawn camel. We would have ended up drawing a dog, right? So everything has to be named for us to understand. So every poetry, everything written down has its meter that is called chandas. So when people do the Gayatri mantra to remember Gayatri, Ushnik, Anushtup, Drishtup, like that, the Chandas names are given every day. You remember that. Remembering that also, it appears as punya. Recalling and remembering that, recalling and remembering the rishis. Just by remembering, we get punya because we are carrying forward that knowledge to the next generation only by remembrance, repetition, and recalling it. Correct? No? So that is how it is. Then you have astronomy, not astrology the way we are studying it now. This is called Jyotisha. Jyotisha. Jyoti means light. They saw light everywhere, right? Which is what? Not our CFL or LED lights. They are all stars, the planets. And those days, they clearly knew that which is not blinking is a planet. That which blinks is a star. Today, we are saying that. They knew that. How many of you are aware of that? That which blinks is the star, that which doesn't blink is a planet. Correct? This is all already they have done that job. So by keeping that movement, I remember my grandfather and his elder brother could step out of home, look at the sky and tell the time. I'm very sure some of you may have that skill. Some of you have seen that in your family also. Just when the cock is making sound at 3 o'clock in the morning, they will not get up. They know what kind of sound is happening at the time of the temperature change in the place where you live will create something that will make a particular sound. They know the difference between the sound for wake up because it has to do the same sound for mating also, right? Let's be practical. Let's be understanding things in a matured way. Every sound is not a wake up call. So that much discernment they had those days. Is it clear? So this Jyotisha is looking at the sky, they could manage time. So I generally tell people, please watch the movie Castaway if you want to understand. When Tom Hanks is left in an island no, after that courier crashes in an island, he lives all alone. Once you see how he tracks time, how he tides, everything, you will understand. I used to have a clip edited long time back. Now I'm not having it. Today you may have it in YouTube. To understand how when someone is devoid of external tools, techniques, and equipments, by being in sync with nature, how you can derive knowledge. In Castaway movie, Tom Hanks, if you see, you can get some idea about how our ancients also, just by being with nature, derive knowledge by just being there. Same thing we do in leadership and coaching. Your mere presence will enable knowledge for you and the others. Correct, no? So we had 4 classes.